Kemetic women of the 18th dynasty wielded considerable power, starting with Ahotep I, who drove out the foreign occupiers, and her daughter Amos Nefertari, shown here. Then there's Hatshepsut, the most stunning exception to the rule of male pharaohs. She put on the masculine trappings of rulership, the nemes headdress, kilt, even the braided false beard of the pharaohs. Hatshepsut held the throne for a quarter century, building magnificent temples and sending a famous naval expedition to trade with Somalia. Two other women are known to have ruled as pharaohs in their own right, Sobek-Neferu and Tuosret. In the Sudanese states of Napata and Meroe, the queens retain great authority, especially as high priestesses. Napatan inscriptions emphasize a female succession line unto the 7th generation of mothers. This is Kadaki Amanatore, and this is Amani Shaketo. In 24 BCE, the Meroitic queen Amanirenas fought with valor against the Roman legions and lost an eye in defending her country's independence. This masterpiece from Ile-Ife portrays a Yoruba queen. The power of West African queens is legendary, from the Asante Hema in Ghana to the Hausa warrior queen Amina, who ruled northern Nigeria from 1576 to 1610. African queen mothers often had their own warriors, officers, and courts. Some ruled in their own right. Others, like this Yoruba queen mother, exerted power behind the throne, often nominating or choosing who would be king, and sometimes deposing him or overruling his judgments. In Angola, the sacred throne of the Bachokwe literally rests on the ancestral mothers. Around 1600, says tradition, a Lunda chief appointed his daughter Luigi as ruler, passing over her brothers, who had quarreled over which would be chief. The brothers then tried to overthrow Luigi, as shown in this sculptured throne, but they failed. So they left for Angola to found the Bachokwe nation. Certain Lunda titles, first female pillar, first courageous woman, show that men took over high offices once held by women. Some ancestral poil masks represent female chiefs, common in south-central Africa. The Baule nation reveres a female founder, the Ashanti princess Abla Poku, who led her people fleeing across the river from Ghana into the Ivory Coast. This modern sculpture shows her seated on the sacred stool of Akan tradition. Amilcar Cabral wrote of Guinea-Bissau, "In our country there were even matriarchal societies where women were the most important element. On the Bijagos Islands they had queens. They were not queens because they were the daughters of kings. They had queens succeeding queens. The religious leaders were women too."